Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing something a little different. I got to put out a public service announcement, if you will. Some things have been going on. Uh, we've been hearing a lot about these flashing lights recently, the LED lights and signs and things like that, and everything flashing and everything. And I had thought about this, and Ann and I both talked about it and listened to other people talking about it. We thought it was due to the energy surges that's been going on coming in from the sun or through the 5G networks, whatever is causing these flashing lights. But some other stuff has been coming up, especially since we've been seeing a lot of things happening going on. And I kind of did a little checking and everything and found out a lot of this stuff could be connected to one thing. Uh, what I'm going to be talking about is about the lithium batteries. So we all know a lot of electronic devices are run by these lithium batteries and they explode. We started seeing real big evidence of this when Israel attacked Hamas with their pagers and cell phones that was in their pockets and they started exploding and catching fire. They did this with frequencies, guys. I talked about this once before a while back that that's what they was doing. And that's exactly it. As it come out, they was manipulating frequencies. And I said, everybody be careful because they're going to start using that against the public and they kind of have in a way. But anyway, they can cause this your battery to overheat with frequencies sending through your cell phone network and everything, and these lithium batteries catch fire, and it's catastrophic. The thing is, this also goes into any other kind of lithium battery device, such as your power tools or rechargeable devices, even your razors or your earbuds or anything else that runs from a lithium battery can be hit with a frequency and they will explode and catch fire. You even seen it in some of the people and the attacks on the Hamas and other people that they had devices, earbuds, and they exploded and caught fire. So yes, they can do this, and people are sticking these things in their ear, and it's kind of crazy. Anything rechargeable with a lithium battery can be affected by frequency and cause an explosion, and overheating of the battery cause explosion and fires. So that in itself is a danger. So any of you that's using these electronic devices that keep them charged, you need to only charge them as long as they need to be, then unplug them immediately. Do not leave them charging overnight at all. That is one of the worst things you could do because while you're asleep, poof, we've seen evidence of these many unexplained house fires, the explosions and everything. And a lot of this can be traced back to lithium batteries. The reason this is coming really big and everything, guys, is we have been seeing a lot of other stuff that's been going on, and I do believe it's associated with lithium batteries. So I did a little checking, and I come to find out that a lot of aircraft, both commercial and civilian, military, uses black boxes and everything else like that, recording devices and others and things like that. They even use some of them for starting engines on the aircraft, lithium batteries. That's right. So we can just, imagine just a little bit like if some of these aircraft or anything like that became in contact with the frequency that could cause these batteries to explode or catch fire. We can just imagine what would happen to them as they're falling out of the air like a helicopter or an aircraft, from nowhere, for no reason at all, just falls out of the air. But I did some checking, and yes, these are included in almost all modern aircraft that there is some kind of lithium backup battery supply for at least the flight recorder or and other controls and instruments on the control panel. So this is kind of alarming, guys, that these things, as we already know, if they overheat, they catch fire, explode, and stuff like that. We've even seen it with the Tesla cars and other uh, electric vehicles that use the lithium batteries that they can catch fire when wet or get too cold, etc., or overcharge even. They even warn you in all your electronic devices, your battery operated devices, it's with a lithium battery, to not to overcharge because it can catch fire. So, uh, going back to these blinking lights, come to find out a lot of these lights, quite a few of them, have a lithium battery backup supply or a lithium cell that keeps them energized long enough to keep the circuits going. Yes, they are rechargeable lithium batteries. So we just think a little bit with the solar powers that's been coming in. Perhaps it is solar energy, but perhaps it is magnetism because we know the polar caps are flipping around. This, our magnetic north and south is moving around. In fact, we have several of them. Also, with the frequency coming in from the 5G, 6G, and up, is affecting lithium batteries. I do believe that's what's causing it and everything. So we just don't need to look too much further, except that lithium batteries could be, probably is a cause of a lot of these blinking lights, these outages of aircraft, and also at the power stations. Now remember, lithium batteries are what they recharge these things on. Okay, so we got that. Another thing I found out with these ships that's been going crazy in the last few months, the last couple of years. Yes, a lot of their instruments and control systems are operated with lithium batteries. So it is not too much of a stretch of the imagination to realize what the hell is actually going on and everything. It is frequencies. It is and affecting these lithium batteries, causing these outages and stuff, guys. Right there is one of the things that I do believe is causing it. Fire departments and other officials are told to keep quiet about what is going on because lithium batteries is used in everything. In fact, they're investing heavily in lithium mines inside the United States and around the world to power the next gen of people, as well as robots, cars, and everything else like that. So yeah, the dangers of lithium is being curtailed, the knowledge about this being held back and everything, but I do believe that all these things right here could be connected back to lithium batteries. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a groovy day, but I think that's something we need to pay attention to, and it's coming on strong that, yeah, be careful of your lithium batteries. Do not charge them more than you need to and only when you need to. Have a groovy day. Later, taters.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!